Good evening everyone. I'm Shakuntala. I'm an interior designer by profession. I'm running my own concern for the past 25 years and my passion is to work with underprivileged women in the society. Anyway, during pregnancy, women basically face a lot of difficulties because their physical changes, hormonal changes, their mood swing is there. Just because they are pregnant, they are not allowed to sit. They are also expected to do normal course in household, and plus these days women work. Okay, if it is not the first pregnancy, they also have elder children to take care of, elderly in-laws in the house. But some household, they are considerate about it. Education background iranta houses, they are a little bit considerate about them. That lower community, the women face a lot of difficulties during their pregnancy. They may not be able to go for frequent checkups, all those things they face. Plays a major role because 8 hours they are out of the house in the society. Women, workplace or business place. So society plays a major role in protecting the pregnant women in an outside world. Young people may not be able to do much to spread awareness because they are not aware of what pregnancy is, right? It is not right to expect youngsters to spread awareness on pregnancy. Youngsters may be a little bit considerate about pregnant women. Suppose you are traveling somewhere, you give a place for the pregnant lady to sit down or help her carry her weight. Awareness, I don't think they can do much about it. Because of hormonal changes, we go through a lot of emotional ups and downs. We are very vulnerable. We get upset, on small issues. The survey in India says 80% of the suicidal cases is due to premenstrual period for a woman. See, these are the phases in their life: premenstrual, pregnancy. We are very imbalanced. It does. So whatever the woman goes through that 9 months, if she's happy, if she's healthy, it reflects on the child that she's going to give birth. The stressful pregnancy, it shows in the child's. I have a friend who was very emotionally imbalanced, and due to some anger, she drank one full quarter bottle of rum or something, and then like all those small things that they do will have a very bad effect on the child. Lot of medication they take, unnecessarily. The child will have some kind of the child's emotional imbalance or physical imbalance. There are a lot of issues. I've seen practically. So a mother should be happy, healthy, and comfortable during her pregnancy. It will directly affect the child inside. They are usually of whatever I see, husband and family. But there are also cases where they are not understanding the situation that she goes through, because for husband it may be difficult to understand what a pregnant woman goes through. But family, I'm sure they understand. They should be a little more considerate about her physical changes. It definitely helps society, giving awareness to husbands and families, neighbors, because it does help. For any issues in the society, awareness matters. So at least their conscience will prick that somebody else comes and tells them that you need to be kind to pregnant women. Gender screening is illegal. You're not supposed to do it, but it still continues. You know, lower middle class, sometimes the upper middle class also they do, because they want a male child. They do it. It does. I told you, lower middle class, sometimes upper middle class also, it is there that they have to have a male child here for their property, for their, you know, family. This thing, it's so much better now these days, because girl child is always faring better than the male child these days. So parents also like to have daughters. It is so much better now than earlier days. If the wife doesn't give a male child, they get married for the second time, though it is the man who's reason for male child or female child. It is not the woman. It is their house, it is their daughter, it is their daughter-in-law, it is their grandchild, it is their children. We don't have to advise them. They should know their responsibilities and welcome the pregnancy happily, and take care of her and give her a, you know, a happy time. She should be happy, safe, and stress-free. That's everybody's right to do that. Yeah, she should be healthy, regular checkups, and you know, take the advice from the doctor. She should be safe. Like, you know, there are some norms that she should not travel in a particular way. All this, you should take care of it. There's another life within you, and you have to take care of yourself. The pregnant people should take care of themselves. You should not feel alone during pregnancy. I mean, it's a lot of expectations a woman will have from her husband, from the family. Because of emotional, hormonal changes, our emotion also changes. We expect a lot of love and care during pregnancy. But I always feel a strong woman should not depend on other people to be happy, is what I strongly feel. You should take care of yourself. You should be happy alone. Don't depend on somebody else for you to be happy. Unsafe at home, society, unsafe at home, unsafe at home, cops, neighbors, cops, parents, police department, so she can directly reach the woman's way. Now all the contact numbers are given everywhere. They should keep it. Yes. Like you have to do vrata, you have to fast, you have to go barefoot to Chamundi Hills. Example. So like that, cultural this thing is a stressful thing for the pregnant woman. Yeah, one classic example I will tell you. Regular checkup is as important as you go to the right doctor. My daughter was expecting, and she was in Bangalore. She went for her checkup, regular checkup there, and when she came to Mysore for her birthday, I took her to our doctor here, whom she would attend during her. So without even testing her externally, she said, your child is 3 weeks growth lag. Your child has 3 weeks growth lag. So when they really checked, it was 3 weeks growth lag, because the doctor did not diagnose that she was having high BP, my daughter. Okay, so regular checkup to the right doctor is very, very important, and she had a terrible pregnancy because of that, and a premature child with 850 grams. She had to go through a lot of trouble. She never wanted to become a mother for the second time. So it can have such bad impact. So regular checkup to the right doctor is very, very important. For normal people only, proper sleep and rest is very important. Especially for her, in the last days, she is not able to sleep. But somehow she has to make sure at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep she has to get. Because they say children grow during the time, when they sleep. Pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Every woman should experience that, and enjoy that in the right way. They are giving birth to another new child, and you should enjoy it. Enjoy the pregnancy. And these days, girls doesn't want to even get married because they are not willing to accept any commitment, no sacrifices they have to do. They don't know what they're missing on, so it's very important that you have a family, you have children, you have something to look forward in your older days. You never feel lonely. Though I live alone here, I have 2 children who are abroad, so I never feel lonely because I know my children are there. So it's a beautiful thing. Early pregnancy. These days it is a rare case, that early pregnancy, but some Orthodox families get them married. See, it is they are willing for that. These days you cannot force any girls to do anything. If it is an early pregnancy, I am sure she will have agreed for that, for the marriage, for the pregnancy. But I sincerely advise that early pregnancies you can avoid. You need some maturity to raise children. I'm not for it. Be a child. The whole life is there for you to marry. And I'm totally against child marriage. Rights in your future. See, if you are an educated person, you don't need any rights as such. You lead your life, right? Don't fight for equality. That's not your right. You are a woman and he is a man. God made man and woman. So don't fight for which is not yours. So normally you lead a life. You don't need. What was the question? Rights.
Rights.
Yeah. Right. You be a good human being. You don't have to fight for your right. Whether you are a daughter, you are a daughter-in-law, you are a wife, mother. You lead your roles properly. You don't need to fight for your rights. You get all your rights in the right time.